Hey everyone, this is still Shawn Hayes, and welcome back to my channel. This is the channel where we talk about all things money, how to earn it, sow it, save it, and enjoy it. And so if you're catching this live, is you want to know how to handle a notary signing appointment when the signer is not present or doesn't show up. So you guys, I am a notary signing agent for the state of Kentucky. So I'm a state at large. So that means that I can service over 120 counties, which I only service 3 counties, right? I can service over 120 counties, but I only service 3 just because, driving purposes and what are the miles that I'm willing to travel from my home office into the signing appointment. And so if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and hit the bell notification so you'll be the first one to be notified when I upload a video. I know I've taken like a hiatus and took a little break, but there is business still happening in the notary industry. And so for me, I have been getting a lot of opportunities, but some of the signings that have came across have been at least an hour away from me. So I cannot take, I will not take that assignment because it's like, okay, I'm driving an hour one way, an hour next back, back home. And then maybe an hour, less than an hour at the signing table. And so I've been getting a lot of, opportunities. It's just, I do not like driving too far from my home office. And so if you're a notary, if you think about being a notary signing agent, or if you already commissioned, please put in the comment what state you're commissioned in. So again, I'm commissioned in the state of Kentucky. I'm at the border of Cincinnati, Ohio. So I'm thinking about, I might do a dual. I might do a dual notarization, so I can be able to notarize in Ohio because that's closer. Cincinnati, Ohio is closer to me than Lexington, Kentucky, or Louisville, Kentucky, or Georgetown, Kentucky. So anyway, let's go ahead and dive in. Is how do you handle when a signer doesn't show up? So yesterday, if you're already a notary or you're thinking about being a notary signing agent, and one of the steps that you do once you get the appointment or sign the job, that you call the signers and you confirm the appointment. So the day before, I called the signer and I introduced myself. Hello, my name is Shawn. I asked for such and such so I can say, hey, Miss Hayes. I use my last name as Hayes. This is Shawn Hayes. I am been assigned to be your notary or your notary signing agent for your signing on this day. And I said the date, I said the time, and the location. I also told her what she would need to bring at the signing table. So I, definitely a valid ID, preferably with the picture on it. And so I also looked at the instructions that the signing service sent me. The only instructions that they had was that the address is at her mother apartment. Her mother's apartment complex, and that make sure that you call and she will let you in. So it's a security building, right? So I get there at 12. So the appointment's at 1 p.m. So I already had made contact, right? I already made contact, confirmed the appointment, things like that. So as I go back on, and this job was through SnapDoc, right? So I go back in there and there's prior to me calling her, there was no number to even contact her. So I had to go back in the comments and type in like, hello, there's no number to contact, the signer. Then they send me back her cell phone number. So then I confirmed the appointment. So anyway, I get there at 12:49. So I try to always get there at least 10 minutes before, my set appointment. So that way at that time, so if it's at 1 o'clock, that 1 o'clock, we're signing paper. So I'm always trying to get there at least 10 minutes before my set appointment time, because you know what, before we even start, they got to sign my notary journal. So I got to fill out my own personal paperwork, our notary journal first. So anyway, I get there, it's 12:49. I call voicemail. 12:49, I call voicemail. I did 12:56, and maybe I'm too early. Because sometimes, the signers are not ready for you, and you have to sit in your car till the time, right? So I understood that, but again, she had to let me in. So 12:49, I called. 12:56, I called voicemail, and so it's like 1:05 now. I send a text message, I call again. So this time, so the last time, so three attempts in a text message. So I called the contact number that, if I have any questions, call. And so I called them and says, hey, this is Miss Hayes. I'm outside the apartment building. I cannot get in contact with the signer. They said, let me handle her. Let me try to call her back. They try to call her back. So here, they called me and said, I'm sorry that we probably need to schedule. So before I even got off the phone, I'm like, okay, are you going to are you going to pay me for my trip fee and my print fee? That's two different fees, you guys. And they was like, well, did the underwriter discuss that with you? No, the underwriter discussed, but I am present because they couldn't get here. So also went back and SnapDoc and say, this is my print and trip fee, this set dollar amount, right? So now this is what's going to come a little some craziness probably next week when I follow up, because I'm saying I'm here. They cannot contact the signer themselves. And so I left. So I'm at least about 20 minutes out, right? So that was at about time they got back to me, it was like 1:25. So mind you, I got there at 12:49. So at least about 1:25. So that's almost 40 minutes of my time. That's actually another signing I could have did, or signing table, right? So it was like 1:25. And about time they contact me back. And so I left. And so here I am. I'm like really done, like for real, like I'm so over it. So I had left and I'm 25 minutes away. They called me back at 1:54 and said that they got a hold to the signer. Can I go back out there to do this signing? Again, I said, yes, but I won't be back that way to 2:30. And so they agreed to that. Again, I'm still asking, okay, then I need to get paid that extra, I'm not going to say a dollar amount for another trip fee, a trip fee. And so I got there. Every person that I've met and doing the signing has been so cool, so wonderful, and just so great. So I have never run into anybody that in person that wasn't nice to me, especially this time of age in the way that I look. Hey, how you doing, Jones? Hey, how you doing? And so, especially where I live in Kentucky, right? Sometimes they don't see people like me when I show up, but they was just so awesome and walked through the process. And then actually, we had to call them a couple of times because they did not give me any instructions about what to collect. I didn't have no special instructions. Only thing the special instruction they had was that make sure that you call so they can let me in the security building. And so we called back. What was great about that signing service that hired, the contact information was that they answered the phone. He was very nice. I couldn't get that to him. He was very nice. He was very patient with the signing because she was asking for questions, right? She was asking questions. It wasn't in a refinance. It was an application process. So it was nothing that I had to notarize. The only thing that I had to sign that I didn't have to stamp was the patriotic form, in which that's meaning that making sure that there are no terrorists and things like that. So that's the only thing that I had to sign, but I did not have to stamp that. But my thing is, how do you handle? I called them. I'm like, I'm trying to make contact with them and things like that. I understood just by talking to her on the phone that she was, an older woman, and sometimes like that. And she did apologize when I got there because she's taking some new medicine and she had dozed off and things like that. So the signing went successful. She did have some questions, things like that. But my thing is, okay, how I'm going to handle it to get my trip fee, because I went back out there again. I didn't have to print the documents, again, but I did have to go back out there for trip fee. And so again, you guys, ask the question, stay on it, because I'm definitely going to email him again and text him like, hey, did you talk to somebody about my extra trip fee for yesterday's signing? And so if it becomes a problem, because you know what, I'm not stressing about it. It's just, I know the next time that title company, whatever, reached out to me, I will not do any jobs from that. But you guys, you got to ask the questions, because you think I'm going to drive all the way back out for free? Right, dude, you like really, and they really didn't like this. They tell me about an underwriter and things like that, and I'm thinking like, there's no, there's nothing that says not. But I showed up. But again, at a certain point, don't sit there all day. I called her a couple of times, and then I called the contact. I'm like, look, I'm here. She's not here. I'm not going to be waiting all day outside in the sun, waiting to get in the building. But again, she was nice. Her mom was nice, but you gotta stay on them about, getting paid, and pay for any extra that you do. So you guys, that's all I have for today. Yesterday's signing, time is money and money is, yeah. So come on now. It is. And the thing about it, it was only 48 pages, and all she had to do was sign and date, and it was just an application. It wasn't a long refinance, but she read every. It's raining hard here in Kentucky. Just started raining, and every page. And I'm very patient at the signing table, But again, it's like, man, I've been here to 12:49, and I didn't leave. Something that could have been 20 minutes. I didn't leave till I got there at 2:30. It was like 3:30. And I'm like, even my refinances are almost 185 pages. Doesn't take that long, even with two signers. But she wanted to read every right. So I'm thinking like, this signing was crazy. It was challenging. And sometimes you gotta laugh through it, right? You gotta laugh through it. But I am going to contact them and says, hey, did you talk to the underwriter about my extra trip fee for going out there twice? I'm going to stay on it. If they do not pay me, or even to something extra, then I know that, I'm not going to stress about it, because I know all things work out good for me, right? And so I'm just gonna leave it like that. So you guys, I am back. I would continue to do videos. Definitely, if y'all do not know that I am a financial coach, that is my business, and then the notary side is an extension of my services. And so I'll probably in August to come back and hit you with some great, cool, money saving tips, how to make more money. Again, you guys, if you're not really doing notary signing and you have that big old printer that you're investing in, hey, start thinking about printing, documents for people and charging them, Kinko's. Just to have Kinko's or FedEx, they charge people to print out something, because just last week, I charged somebody just to come by the house to scan a document as a PDF, right? I charged them. They was like, well, they're talking about PDF and I need a scanner. And I say, hey, come to the house, and I charge them to scan something. So your investment and your equipment that you have purchased to be a notary signing, don't let that sit still. So if I'm not signing, I'm printing something for somebody, right? So we can get paid. I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you later. And so thank you for watching. Bye.